Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's question is possible bipartition. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. The question says, given a set of n people, we would like to split every person in two groups of any size. Each person may dislike some other people and they should not go into same group. Formally, if dislike I A B, it means it is not allowed to put people numbered A and B into the same group. Return true if and only if it is possible to split everyone into two groups in this way. So let's move on to pen and paper. Let's see how we can solve this question. After that we will see the code. You can take this question in such a way that we are given with n number of people and we need to assign them as a roommate. And we just have only two rooms. And we cannot keep two person who does not like each other in the same room. If at the end we are able to assign them a room in which every person like each other, we will return true, else we will return false. And the amazing thing here is we just have two rooms. So we can say we have room 0 and room 1. And if we see 1 does not like 2, 1 does not like 3. In the same way, 2 does not like 1 and 3 does not like 1 and 2 does not like 4. So that means 1 and 3 cannot be in the same room, 1 and 2 cannot be in the same room and 2 and 4 cannot be in the same room. And if I talk about a general scenario, you are assigned with this duty that you need to assign a group of people in two groups in such a way that in a single group the person will reside who like each other. So what you will do? First of all, you will make a list of person who does not like each other. So we will also going to do the same thing. We will going to make a dictionary. I will take 1. I will add 2 there. I will come to 2 and I know 2 does not like 1, so I will add 1 there. Then I will come to, I have 1. 1 does not like 3, so I will add 3 here. And 3 does not like 1, so I will add 3 with value 1. I come to 2. 2 does not like 4, so I will add 4 here. I will come to 4, so I will add 4 with value 2. So now I have a kind of list in which I know that 1 does not like 2 and 3, 2 does not like 1 and 4, 3 does not like 1 and 4 does not like 2. And why I have taken dictionary? Because it's easy to look up. So right now I have a list. So what I can do, I will ask 1, hey 1, could you please tell me with whom you don't want to live? Then he say that I can't live with 2 and I can't live with 3. So suppose 1 is in room 0. So I know that I cannot assign 2 and 3 in room 0. In the same way, I will ask 2 and 2 will tell that I dislike 1 and 4, so I can't live with them. So we know we cannot keep 2 and 4 in the same room and 2 and 1 in the same room. And we know we have already assigned room 0 to 1 and we only have 2 rooms. So we have room 1 and room 2. So I have assigned room 0 to 1 and I have assigned room 1 to 2. That means all other elements who are coming, we need to add them to room 0 and 1. And if any time the person who does not like each other are in the same room or unable to get into room 0 or room 1, will simply return false. Or we can simply say that we are unable to form a group or unable to form room in which we can make people live who like each other. So I come to 3. I ask 3, hey, could you tell me with whom you don't want to live? Then he say, I cannot live with 1. So we cannot assign room 0 to 3. So only option we have is room 2. So the only option we have is room 1. I come to 4. I will check and I will ask 4 and he will tell that hey, I cannot live with 2. So 2 have room number 1. So the only option we have is room 0. And after assigning these rooms, I can simply check whether the person who dislike each other are in different room or not. So I can check for 1, 2 and 3. So room of 1 is 0 and room of 2 and 3 is 1. So okay, we come to 2. We check for room of 2 is 1 and for room of 1 and 4 is 0. So okay, we come to 3. Room of 3 is 1 and room of 1 is 0. So okay, room of 4 is 0 and room of 2 is 1. So in this way, we form these two rooms and we assign 1 and 4 to room 0 and 1 and 3 to room 1. And we are able to form these groups, so we will return true. So how we can perform this? So what I can do, first of all, I need to ask every single person and I need to check for their assigned values. So I will take stack so that I can ask one person and then I can ask for its value and then I ask for those. And every time I will ask one and I will pop it from the stack. And then because we are also checking whether the values of whether 2 and 3 or the person who do not like each other or like each other in the same or the different room or not. So we'll also make a dictionary which is same, in which either I will assign room 0 or either I will assign 1. And we will perform these tasks using stack and chain. So what I will going to do, I'll going to add 1 to my chain dictionary 1 and I will assign room which is 0 and I will assign room 0 to 1. Okay, then I added 1 to my stack. Now we'll check for value of 1 in the dictionary, or you can say I will ask 1 and I will get the person whom he does not like, and 1 does not like 2 and 3. So I popped 1 and I asked whom do you don't like. He said I don't like 2 and 3. Then I will check whether 1 and 2 have the same room or not. If they have the same room, that means we are unable to form any group in which people who like each other lives. So, okay, till the time we don't have a room for 2. So we added 2 our scene and we need to make sure that I assign 2 a different room than 0. That means I have to assign him room number 1. And if 0 had value 1, then I have to assign it 0. And when we have to assign these values 0 and 1, whenever we have to assign an opposite value, the easiest way is I will take the value of 1 which is 0, I will add 1 and I will take modulus of 2. So 1 modulus 2 is 1. So I assigned value 1. And suppose if it has been 1, so I have taken 1, I have added 1 to that and I have taken the modulus. 2 modulus 2 is 0. Then I have assigned 0. So we can use this formula to assign values. So alright, let me erase this. So I assigned room number 1 to 2 and I have added 2 to my stack. Then I come to 3. Again 1 and 3 should not be in the same room. So I added 3 and I will assign a different room than 0 and the only option we have is 1. And how I got 1? Using this. And then I have added 3 to my stack. Okay. Then I will pop and I will get 3. Now I will check for the person 3 does not like and that is 1. And now I need to check whether 3 and 1 are in the different room or not. If they are not in the different room, then I will going to return false. And 3 and 1 are in the different room. So okay, we move ahead. I popped and I got 2. Now I will check for person 2 does not like, and the persons are 1 and 4. So I will check for the room of 2 and 1. 2 and 1 are in different room. Then okay, I'll move ahead. And I have already covered 1, so I don't have to add it to my stack. I will only add something to my stack which I haven't covered or which is not in the scene. So I come to 4 and I don't have 4 in the scene. That means I will also add 4 to my stack, and I will also add 4 to my scene dictionary. So now I need to assign 4 a room in which we don't have 2, and 2 is in room 1, so I will assign a different value than 1. The option we have is 0, and I'm using this. Okay, now I will pop 4, and 4 does not like 2. 4 does not like 2. Then I will compare the values of 4 and 2 in the scene, or you can say the room of 4 and 2 in the scene, and 4 and 2 have the different room. Okay, so we have called all 4 persons and have checked, and among all 4 who does not like each other are in different rooms. So at the end I will simply return true. So this is the way I can solve this question. So what I have to do, first of all I will make a dictionary, or you can make a list in which I know who does not like whom. Then I will come to every single person one by one, and as I have only two options 0 and 1, I will try to assign different room to person. And if assigning, suppose after assigning 0 and 1, I got a time when 2 and 3 does not like each other, and 1 and 3 also does not like each other. That means I don't have room number 2 to assign to 3, because I have already covered 0 and 1, and 1 and 3 and 2 and 3 does not like each other. And if I come to this point, then I will return false, because as I told, we only have just two options, room number 1 and 2, and we have a person who does not like 1 and 2. That means we will return false, because there is no way I can fit 3 in any of the room, because 3 also dislike 1 and 3 also dislike 2. So this is the way we can solve this question. So let's move on to the coding part and let's see what is the code for this problem. At line number 10, I made a dictionary which is storing the person and the person he does not like. At line number 22, I made a dictionary scene and I'm taking a loop. And if I is not in scene, then I'm assigning room number 0, or you can say initial value 0, to I in the scene, and I'm adding I to my stack, and then while my stack is not empty, then I'm popping each element once. Then I'm checking their values in the upper dictionary. Then I'm taking a for loop in the values of A. And if B is in scene, and if they have the same room, that means they hate each other and they're in the same room, we will simply return false. Else, if B is not in the scene, then we will going to add B to the scene, and I will assign the value opposite to B, and I will append it to stack, and then again I will pop it back, and in the same way we will keep going on. And at the end, if I pass through all these steps, I will simply return true. So this was the code. Let's check whether it works or not. So here I submitted my code and it got accepted. So this was the solution for this problem. If this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe.